Hey YouTubers, Gunslinger here. Welcome to another video. Someone asked me for a lesson on Armed and Dangerous and Angel of Light by Petra. He'd watched my guitar covers on my channel there and he wanted a lesson. So I'm going to try to do both of them in one video today. And I do want to announce I am playing a 7th string before I get any further into the video. This string right here is the 7th string. And it's in standard tuning, so your normal 6 strings are right here. That's just your G right there. It's just your normal 6 strings except for the 7th string added, so don't let that mess you up. But let's get started. Turn my distortion up. You're going to want your whammy bar locked up here for that. And it's on the 7th and 5th fret on the A string, back and forth. And then there's a G note in there too on the 5th fret on the D string. And then you hit your whammy twice before you go down to the A chord. Twice on every note, I meant to say. Then you hit your A chord, your A string, and then obviously your 2 fingers right here. And then you do this crazy little riff that's so G string, 4th fret, open G, then down to the E, back up to an A on the G string, 2nd fret, then F sharp, and then open D. And then you go to an E chord, F sharp power chord, and then you hit your D chord. Now you'll notice when I played on my cover, and I just hit the low D right here on the 7th string because I think it sounds cool. But what Bob Hartman in that recording is actually doing is he's just hitting your just normal D chord right there. So it sounds like. And there I go again, hitting the low D. But anyway, and then the verses come on and he hits a low F. He hits it twice, and then he goes to a C, and then high F sharp power chord, and then up to a high G F sharp, or I'm sorry, he hits a C, high F power chord, and up to a high G power chord. Because I think the verses are in A minor and the chorus is in A, so that's why he's using C and F and G all of a sudden. So then back up here to the beginning part. Then he hits a D, high F, high G. Goes down to a low F on the E string, and then hits a G and an A note. Back to C, F, G, and then he repeats it all again. And the second time before the chorus, he doesn't hit the low E, he just goes. And then before the chorus, he just leaves the scale completely because he's going to change the key. And he ends up doing a D sharp power chord down to an A sharp, and it sounds like this. Back to a D sharp, down to an A sharp again, and then all the way down to an F. So, and then up to a C, and then G, B, A. Let's see, is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then the chorus is D, just regular D power chord. So D, and then up to an E, and then high A power chord, back to an E, and then F sharp, and then down to an E again. And then he does it again, and then just ends up writing F sharp, D, and E power chords with the speed picking. And it sounds like... Oh, and I forgot to mention before, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this before the chorus. He hits F sharp, A, B, C sharp, because he's going into the A. And he does that twice in the chorus, once before it and then once right through the middle of it. So after the speed picking power chords up here, he hits it again. And then goes up to the D, up to an E, and then down to the low F and G at the end of the chorus, because he's going back into A minor for the verses. Back to your A at the beginning. And then he repeats that whole thing, like I said, for the second verse. And then there comes the second chorus, and it's all the same there, nothing changes. And then you get to the bridge, in which he leaves the scale completely. I have no idea what key that's in. But he's just using single notes, and you're going to want to put your finger on the, let's see, 8th fret on the D string for the first note. Then down 7th fret and 5th fret. Then up to the 8th fret on the G string, and then down to the 7th and 5th again. Up to the 10th fret. I've seen some people, back before I did my cover, I was watching other covers, and they just did it all on different strings, and it made it look much more confusing than it really is. And all it is down to the 6th fret there, 5th fret, 1st fret, 3rd fret, and then power chords C sharp, D sharp, speed picking. And then here comes the tricky part. I did it wrong on my cover. These are 3 notes. These next 3 notes I did wrong, and I'm not going to redo it just because I figured 3 notes is not a big deal. So I'm going to leave it the way it is. But after the power chord speed picking, he's doing D, C, A sharp. So but he only does it once, and then he goes back to what I was doing. But instead of going to the 6th fret again, he goes to the 5th fret, and then hits an open G, and then A, and then B note. So oh, I'm sorry, I messed up. And then every other cover I watch, they don't do the next part, which the guitar, when the keyboard does the lead after the bridge is over, the guitar is clearly palm muting the low E string, but nobody does that for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm the only person in my cover that did it. So he's just and then the rhythm guitar for the guitar lead comes up, and he's just palm muting F sharp chords. And he just keeps doing that until the next chorus comes up, and that's pretty much it. They repeat the chorus again, and then the guitar is offset. Instead of hitting with the drums, he hits every other time the drums don't. So the drums hit, and drums hit again, and he alternates the timing there, but it's still the same chord. So it's the same thing. And then at the end of the song, he does the A down here riff. I don't know what you call it. And then he hits a quick F, and then goes up to a G. And then hits the A riff again, and then he ends up doing at the end, and that's how it ends. And I see I'm already on 10 minutes, so I'm not going to do Angel of Light. I'll do it in another video. I'll do 2 different videos, and I'll do it that way. So anyway, I hope you liked this lesson. I hope it was beneficial to you. And I can do any other tutorial that I did on my channel. I can do a lesson version of any cover that you want. I don't care. I can do it all. Anything that's on my channel, I can make a lesson out of it if you need it. So I hope you enjoyed, and God bless you.